Okay guys, Tony here and welcome to D-Day Traffic System. Okay, so this video I want to cover some basics about the system and I want to tell you how it came about and what the sort of roadmap is going forward from here as well, because this is quite an exciting project. Now we've come up with some recent projects as well. We had Vid Series Alpha, new project not too long ago. Lead Blaster, still very much in development. We're still working every day on that one. But we wanted to release this as well, and we got some others coming out that have been built that we haven't released yet as well, like TubeKit for example, which is for doing on-page optimization for YouTube, and a bunch of other really unique stuff that you cannot see anywhere else. Anyway, we've got Ad Blaster, and it sort of came about by accident really, and the whole concept is actually kind of massive as well, so bear with me, and hopefully by the end of this, when you understand what we're trying to do here, that you will be as excited about this project as what we are. Okay, so basically this came about because I went into the Blackout World marketplace. I often go in there because you can get some good deals there for proxies and stuff that we use with our other softwares, and I saw a thread there that was for YouTube advertising, to help you to get rankings for competitive keywords, and that really did pique my interest because I'm an SEO guy basically, and I started to dig into that, started to look at it. I asked them a few questions and it seemed very, very good, and it was not expensive. The only problem is you don't have the control. Now, I do not recommend any kind of traffic that you don't have any control. Okay, traffic that you cannot control can really just mess things up so badly for you. It's better that you do it yourself and you keep the control, or if you're going to give it to someone else to do, that you give them some parameters that you can definitely control. And in this situation, we couldn't really. Okay, so I decided to basically do this myself, and to do it myself, what I did is I just went into YouTube and I started to search for YouTube ads to get rankings, and I came across a couple of videos, and there was one video in particular that really caught my attention, and the guy was getting 1 cent cost per click. Okay, and I thought, okay, if we can get 1 cent cost per click, this is really cool because we got control. It's really not expensive, and 1 cent cost per click. Well, if I spend $1, that's 100 clicks. So if we made that really, really targeted, then that's 100 targeted clicks. They're pre-qualified clicks, because the kind of videos that he was doing was discovery videos, discovery ads, and they sit around the page on YouTube. They're not the videos that play in front of another video. They actually sit above the search results or above the up next section. So if you got your targeting correct, you've got pre-qualified people, and apart from that, once they see the video, they're already kind of pre-qualified because of how they get to see it, because they're either seeing it because they're watching a video that you have identified as one of your ad targets, or they're coming from a keyword that they searched for, and which was one of your ad targets as well. So basically, if they click on that video, then they've been pre-qualified 2 times. Okay, so first of all, because how they got there and how they get to see it, and second, because they've seen your video and they've decided, I want to click on that, I want to know more, so they are pre-qualified 2 times. Okay, so hopefully that's going to increase the retention time. So really the key is all about the targeting. Okay, now when I was watching this fella's video, 1 cent cost per click, it was just very, very easy to set up. I did have to sit and watch it a couple of times and take notes and pause and start and stuff like that, and at the end of it I made a checklist that I put onto Google Chrome, and that was all good and well, but I thought, what if we could just automate this? What if we created a software that was basically just the PPC recipe in the software, okay, and all we had to do was fill in the blanks. So this is going to be really, really, really easy for anybody to do, whether they know how to do SEO, or sorry, whether they know how to do PPC or not. Okay, they just need to put in the ad copy, set the budget, and everything else is done in the background. They don't have to go through all these steps. So that's how this came about. That's how Ad Blaster came about. And then once we started to do that, Well, we already had a tool in another software called Vid and that tool was for tube ad placement targeting. Okay, so basically we put an updated version of that into here as well, into Ad Blaster. And then I wanted to use another tool that we had from Vid Series Alpha that basically finds all the YouTube keyword tags being used for a bunch of videos. So for example, if I wanted to get all the tags being used for the top 50 ranked videos for Kartra review, for example, if that was the keyword Kartra review, I would type in the first 50 videos that came back. I got all of the tags in combination, and it would tell me Kartra review has been used like 22 times and Kartra used 44 times, etc., etc. Well, that's what we called the tag grabber inside Vid Series Alpha. So what I told my coder was, let's get that same strategy, but instead of doing one keyword phrase at a time, why can't we do bulk keywords at a time? So that's basically what I'm going to walk you through with this video, okay? Because the key really is in the targeting. We have the recipe, okay? The recipe is solid, but it is based on getting positive user behavior signals for getting rankings, okay? I will do some other recipes later, and we will sell them again at $21 and $27, etc., for each recipe that we create and put into our software. So it's nice and cheap for anybody who wants to get into it. And the next one we do will be based on something else, maybe for buyer keywords or maybe for affiliate marketing, whatever it might be. Okay, saying that, we've got one actually in process right now for Bing ads, and that one is doing pretty well because that one is for buyer keywords, buyer intent keywords for affiliate marketing. So that will come with a mini course as well. Okay, so anyway, data traffic system, we need bulk accurate targeting. Here's the key, bulk, okay? Here's why it's the key. Say for example, YouTube placements. There's a bunch of tools out there that do YouTube placements. Okay, usually they were doing one keyword at a time. The problem is people are quite broad with the keyword search that they do with those tools. So if it's for something like Clickfunnels, they're going to type in Clickfunnels and they're going to get all these keywords that come back. So everybody's got the same keywords because that tool over there's got them, this one over there has got them, this guy who's quite well known has got a placement tool too, and everybody's pulling back the same results. So what happens then is that everybody's bidding on the same videos that they want to advertise on, so therefore the price goes up. Okay, so the key to getting penny clicks that I could see was that we would not search with one keyword to find 200 or 300 URLs that we can advertise on. We would search with unlimited keywords. Okay, we could search with hundreds of keywords, and that's what we made with the tube placement tool, so that we could do that. And we did the same thing with tag grabber as well. That's why we're able to search with hundreds of keywords. Now it might take time to get those results come back, and with the tag grabber you still need to go and click the ones that you want. Okay, and that I could speed that up, you know, in multiple ways, but it's not the way to do it. Okay, the thing to do with this is to be as accurate as possible, because the more accurate that you can be, then the better it's going to be for you to be able to get those positive user behavior signals. Because if it's not accurate, if it's too broad, people are just going to bounce off your video, and that defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do here. Okay, so the key is targeting, but not just targeting, it's bulk targeting, so that we've got so much targeting options in a campaign that even if something is being bid on by someone else, we just skip past it and go to the next one. Okay, if I give YouTube 5,000 video URLs and everybody else is giving them 300 video URLs, for example, then those bids are getting quite aggressive between all those people using the same kind of tools, just different tools, but getting the same results for those 200-300 video URLs, whereas you have got 5,000-6,000 video URLs. You bypass them. There's still a huge inventory on YouTube for those kind of keywords and for that kind of topic that other people are just not advertising on, or they're just not bidding on. Okay, which allows you to go and get those penny clicks, 1 cent and 2 cent cost per click targets. Okay, so that's how we can do that. That's the key in what we are doing. Okay, so with that being said, let's just go into the next one here. We can get keywords in 3 different ways. Now, these are tools outside of my tag grabber. So if you don't want to buy the tag grabber, that's fine. You can go to Suggest. And Suggest is actually very good. I still use that in combination with my tool. Okay, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. There's a Chrome extension called Keyword Surfer, owned by the same guys who have got Surfer SEO, which is a on-page optimization tool, very, very good one apparently. And this is kind of like the old Keywords Everywhere, where they gave some search volumes and stuff, and then they changed it, that you could only just get the keywords because it was costing them so much in server costs, etc. Well, Keyword Surfer has kind of stepped in and took over from where Keywords Everywhere was, and they're offering the same things that Keywords Everywhere used to have, as far as I understand. Okay, so they will give you the search volumes. We will have a look at that as well. And also the third one is Keyword Keg, which is my favorite keyword tool at the moment, because it's got so many options for filtering, so many options for the search engines that we can use, for the APIs that we can use, whether it's for Yahoo, for Bing, for YouTube search. You can go and search on all these different search engines individually or in combination. It's just a fantastic tool. I will show you that as well. That's not my tool. It's not even my affiliate link in here because they don't have an affiliate program. So I'm still recommending it above anything else that I could put an affiliate link in there for, because it's such a fantastic tool. Okay, it's a really good tool. So let's go and have a look at these. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video and go over to my screen so that we can go through each of these individually, and you will see the value in them. Even if you're using them in combination with the tag grabber, that's perfect. You can see how I use this. If you don't have tag grabber, it's okay. I'm going to show you how you can do this for free without needing to have tag grabber or any paid tool. Okay, so here we are in Suggest. Now this is a free tool. I put a link in the Google slide here. You can get access to that Google slide. You can click on the link and it will take you to this page here, app.neilpatel.com, Suggest. Okay, here's the thing about this: it's free. If you give them your email, if you just, it's a one-click authorization with your Google account, you get extra quotas that you can use. It's good enough to get started, but the best way to use Suggest, I'm going to show you, is a little bit different. Okay, because it's very, very good at finding keywords that are very, very closely related. Okay, so not only can you find things like subtopics and stuff, but you can dig into those subtopics and you will get a whole bunch of different keywords that sound very, very similar. There might be an extra word or an extra a different spelling, or just a slight difference in the keyword phrase, and these are great for using for targeting. Okay, this helps us with the bulk targeting so that we can get really accurate audience targeting, so that the people who are looking at your video, they are pre-qualified 2 times properly, so that it will increase the retention time. Okay, so when we come down here, the first thing you can see is that there's a whole bunch of different things. You can see it's got this section up here which will tell you about mobile volume and all that kind of stuff, the searches, age range, and this is all good information. Okay, especially if you're doing affiliate marketing, you want to do a persona, you want to figure out what kind of people or what's the demographics of people, etc. It can help with that kind of thing, and you can even get some content ideas from here as well, which is fantastic. All of this for free. Really, really, really good tool. Neil has made this even better than when he got it, and it's such a good tool that it's one of the first places I go to when I want to discover anything, especially if I just want a quick solution. I will come to Suggest because it gives us so much information. Okay, now first view of this keyword ideas, we start to see some kind of subtopics or some kind of angles, if you like, that we could use. So say for example I wanted to promote ClickFunnels or an alternative to ClickFunnels. Okay, I might come in here and do this search for ClickFunnels, and I can see Clickfunnels Pricing is a very, very good keyword. Okay, really good keyword. In fact, it's a fantastic keyword because it's a buyer keyword. You've got the product name plus the word pricing. They've already done the research. They just want to know how much it's cost. how much does it cost? And you can see there's 6,600 searches every single month. That is a really good keyword. Okay, it's a buyer intent keyword. If I am doing something for affiliate marketing especially, I'm going to be really interested in this. Okay, but you can find some other options here as well. ClickFunnels, what is? So what is ClickFunnels? You could have a video on that. What is ClickFunnels and how does that work? Well, you start to do a series of videos where you have covered a bunch of different angles and you put them into a video series. And because it's in a video series, here's what happens. People will look inside your description, because you're going to tell them to on the video, okay? And they're going to see these different video angles, or these different videos that cover different angles for that particular promotion, for that one affiliate promotion, so that you earn more views, okay? So that you earn more people spending more time on YouTube, and that is a ranking factor as well. It's the third ranking factor that can be built in. Let me show you an example of that, and if you've seen me doing this before, then you know, you understand I've got to show people this because it's just incredible. Okay, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this Kartra review, and you're going to see something that I notice every single time. You can see this guy here, passive income ladder. Okay, I'm going to open that, and I'm going to open his next one here. Now his name is Paul Murphy. He's one of the top affiliates for Kartra. He is the top affiliate right now for Growth Pages. And Paul he's a smart cookie. He's very good with the videos. He's just a normal guy, and he's talking about stuff, and he's demoing stuff that he's actually used as well. He's good at this, okay? And he does a lot of videos. He actually gets the work done. He gets the videos done so that he can cover the things that people want to know about. Okay, so when we open his videos, here's what we need to notice, or here what I want you to notice, is when we come down into the show more, there's two things he's got going on here. This is quite recent, where he starts to put this timestamp in here. Okay, now down here you're going to see this section here. Okay, and basically he's got like, see some of my popular videos. Now look at the price and look at the keywords here. Kartra pricing, Kartra versus ClickFunnels, Kartra trial, okay, Kartra affiliate, Kartra reviews. He's got another couple with reviews, Kartra monthly pricing. What has he done? He's basically done something like we've just seen here in Upper Suggest, where you can see these different angles, okay? It's pricing, what is, review, alternative. Paul would be doing different videos for each of these. That's what works for him, okay? Now, let's have a look at another one of his. Come down, you will see the same thing again. There we go, okay. Problem is, it's kind of hard to maintain these, because every time you do a new video, you have to go into all of the other videos descriptions and add the new title and new link, okay. That's why we built the Vid Series Optimizer, which is in the Ad Blaster funnel. That's why it fits into this strategy specifically, because it's perfect for this, okay. And that basically you can update in one click. All of your videos, okay, so you set up your campaign one time. If you add any videos later, you just need to come in and click on the update button once you've identified the videos that you've added, and it's got the same settings. All you're doing is just like adding your extra video or two and click on the button, and it all gets done for you. You don't have to do this. You can see here, like, he's got less videos than this one. He's got a lot more on this one. It could be that he's just never got around yet to adding these other videos into the other one. I don't know, but we make it easy. So anyway, that's basically what Paul is doing. Now Paul is actually making 5 figures per month. He will show you in some of his videos his earnings, and that's an incredible thing, because it's such a simple strategy. It's a little bit fiddly if you don't have the optimization tool, but the real work is actually making these videos. It's identifying the keywords and making the videos, okay. So he's doing that. Then he's got, you know, not a huge amount. He's got, like, I think, here it is here, 3.6 thousand subscribers. There's not a huge amount of subscribers, right? And his video views, he's actually getting quite a lot of views because he's earning views. People are looking down, they're looking at the other videos, and he's getting decent amounts of video views. But we can replicate that with penny clicks, okay? That's part of the the beauty of what we're doing with DD is we can replicate that very, very easy. Now, when you've kind of identified those angles, which is one good thing, one of the good things about Ubersuggest, which is the free tool, and what we can do is we can come into the keyword ideas, and you're going to see an expanded version of that. You will see some results here on the right hand side as well. Okay, I've got to do this verification first. For some reason, here we go. Okay, so you can see we've got all these different keywords. Okay, the thing is, unless you take some upgrade, you're not going to get all of the keywords data as far as the volume and cost per click, etc., but you will get enough to be able to do what we need to do. All you need to do right now is identify your angles, okay, and see which one you want to go with. Now, here's the thing about the DD system, and what I had in mind was kind of looking at what Paul is doing there, okay, and knowing that we can get 1 cent cost per click if we do this via keywords. We can get 1 cent cost per click. Then we can get 100 video views for $1. Now, what if we did dollar a day campaigns, which is where the name D-Day comes from, okay? What if we're doing dollar a day campaigns? Okay, and those dollar a day campaigns were based on a different angle for each. Okay, and you could keep this running every day and every day and every day, and you're just going to get more traffic coming in every single day. Then you can soon replicate and actually overtake what kind of traffic Paul has got there. He's got like 3,600. Well, you can overtake that in just over a month. Okay, about 36 days if you wanted to, for each of those videos. Now, if you want to spend $5 a day, that's 500 video views a day over 5 different topics or subtopics or angles. Okay, if you want to spend $10 a day, then that's 1,000 views. Don't forget as well that we're looking for return on investment here. We're looking to get long-term rankings so that we can have those rankings, which Paul is saying he gets basically within 24 to 48 hours. But what we're doing is we're ramping that up. Okay, we want to get not just the search results views. We want to get from the YouTube advertising views as well, so that we always have traffic coming in, always have targeted traffic coming in, especially from in YouTube, because the intent in YouTube is completely different from, say, Facebook. Facebook people are there for socializing and stuff like that. They get interrupted with this marketing. In YouTube, people are actually searching for stuff. Okay, so if somebody wants to know about what is ClickFunnels and ClickFunnels demo, they will come into YouTube, they will look for that kind of thing. So the intent is really, really, really specific there. So that means we can even call that like an extra sort of positive for the pre-qualification of the people who are viewing. Okay, it's just an extra bonus that we get within YouTube. Okay, so here's the thing with this. If I say, for example, I wanted to make a video about ClickFunnels pricing, another video, what is ClickFunnels, another video about ClickFunnels alternatives, another video about ClickFunnels versus lead pages versus Kartra, okay, versus growth pages. I could do a video on, compare all 4 and put a positive spin on ClickFunnels or any one of them that I preferred. Okay, ClickFunnels pricing, you can also incorporate cost. Okay, you can do that via your optimization for that same video. Right now, say for example I wanted to dig deeper. So I wanted to dig deeper into ClickFunnels pricing. There's 2 ways I can do it. You can see these search results here. It's got like pricing and stuff like that. Well, what you can do is you can click through on this and you can find the keywords that this is ranking for. Okay, if I come down, you can see it's ranking for these keywords here. You can view all the keywords it's ranking for if you want, for that particular page. And that gives you an example of things that are very, very, very closely related. And so what you can do there is you can basically copy these. You can copy to clipboard, or you can export to CSV, where you can just copy that one column here. The other way to do it though is my preferred way, is to go over to the keyword ideas, and this time we're going to choose just Clickfunnels Pricing. Okay, you can see here Clickfunnels Pricing. Now look at how closely related these keyword phrases are. Okay, Clickfunnels Pricing, Clickfunnels Pricing 2019, 2020, plans, etc., etc. Now this is really targeted because it all got the word pricing here. Okay, and these are keywords that we can use. Now what you can do again is you can export to CSV, you can copy just that one column where it's got these keywords, and you can put that into the tag grabber, and that will go and get you a lot more keyword phrases, because what the tag grabber will do is search for each of these individually, okay, and it will go as deep as you want. So you can say like search for the top 100 or top 50 videos or top 10 videos on YouTube, and bring back all the keywords that they're using for those top ranked videos. Okay, and you can basically tell the software to do that, and that's what the tag grabber does. That's what it's so good at. So that all of these is not just where you end up. This is where people will probably be using. You know, this is a nice little strategy for people who understand how to use it. But you can go deeper than other people with that tag grabber if you want to. If not, you've still got something very good here as well. Now notice it's got suggestions, it's got related, etc. You might find some of the same keywords are within both columns here, and you can also see it's got some comparisons as well, that you can tap into. Okay, so that's basically Suggest. Now the second one I wanted to tell you about was, just do a refresh here, the Keyword Surfer Chrome extension. Okay, Keyword Surfer Chrome extension. I've got a link to that in the Google slides, and you can see here basically it will pull back some keywords as well that you can use. Now again, what you can do is you can go a lot deeper with this one, and it's free as well. Now it's only giving you 20 results back here, only giving you 20, but you've got per page. You can go deeper, so you can see 1 of 20 of 66, so you can go deeper if you want. Here's what I suggest you do though. Okay, so if you wanted to dig deeper into this, what we could do is we could look into this one here. We just right click and open in a new tab. What is ClickFunnels? And wait for that to load up. We should get some keyword or Keyword Surfer keywords pop up. Now what you would do is you would copy these and you would remove any duplicates. Okay, and you can just keep going deeper. Okay, so if we did, for example, Clickfunnels Pricing in here, let's see what comes up. Okay, so the similarity score could be quite useful as well. So you can see like Kartra, what is Kartra, what is ClickFunnels. I'm not seeing anything about ClickFunnels Pricing except for here. Alright, so what we got down here, we got ClickFunnels pricing is 1300, pricing plans, price. Let's just have a look and see what happens here. I'm just curious. And this goes into Kartra. I was looking for, 1 second, let me just come back. I want ClickFunnels Pricing. Let me just do that one more time. I must have not been paying attention. Yeah, so this is going straight into Kartra sort of stuff here. Yeah, Suggest is better. This can give you some alternatives though. Maybe you want to, if you're doing a ClickFunnels promotion, maybe you want to take these keywords as well. For your advertising, it could work. I would use these kind of keywords more in Bing though, not on YouTube. I would keep YouTube really targeted so that we get those penny clicks. Bing, you can go a little bit more wider with. So that's anyway, it's another keyword tool that you can get some ideas from. The third one is my favorite, okay, this one called Keyword Keg. Okay, let me show you this. I've already done the search for ClickFunnels in here, and you can see I've got 1,394 keywords come back. Now, if I just do a quick search here where you can see this in action. Okay, so I'm going to put in here ClickFunnels, and I'll put in here pricing, and I'll put in as well ClickFunnels review, and I'll put in what is ClickFunnels, and we will put in, let's see what other ones we got there. Alternative, okay. ClickFunnels alternative. I'm going to leave it there, and what I've got here, actually I clicked the enter button too quick there. What we got here is a whole bunch of different APIs that we can choose to work with, and the different types of result types that we can choose to work with as well. So I'm going to have to run this again very, very quickly just to show you these, but you will see how powerful this is. This is a really, really, really powerful tool, because when you look at the filtering options that we got here before the search and after the search as well, it's quite incredible. I haven't seen a keyword tool like this before, and it's really done very, very well. And the funny thing is, this is done by the same people that did Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension, the one that basically removed the search volumes and stuff, and then Keyword Surfer sort of stepped into that space, and now we've got like Keyword Keg coming from the same people that did Keywords Everywhere, and it's just a great tool. This one costs $38 per month for the sort of lowest version of that, which is fantastic. You know, it's a good price. I think it's worth it, every penny. Anyway, so you can see here, I've got these results come back. Okay, now what I can do here, if I wanted to run that search again, I would just click in here, and I could choose just the search engines that I want to work with. Okay, so for this kind of thing, I don't want eBay, I don't want Amazon, I don't want those kind of e-com search engines or e-com APIs as they call them. Okay, I want Bing, Google, Yahoo and YouTube. That is good for me for what I want to do. Okay, and for the result types, we can come in here and we can say, look, I only want questions, for example, or you can do it individually. Okay, so that way, for example, if you want to get alphabetical and you've got ClickFunnels pricing, then you're going to get all the variations of that, which is kind of good for doing your advertising keywords. Okay, if you wanted to find just the questions, that is very good. If you want to sort of look for angles that people are basically asking about a particular product. Now, these results that we got here, you can see we've pulled back 2,630 results. Now, I actually had another search in here. How many was in here? Okay, tell you what, we'll stick to what we've got here with the new one, because we've got a lot more keywords. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here to show up to 5,000. That gets all of the keywords in this one page, and then we're going to filter it down. Okay, it's going to take a couple of seconds because there's 2,600. It's pulling back all those details. Okay, now what I can do at this point is I can export all to a CSV and keep that so that I've got all of them anyway. And I'll just click on save there. And what you can also do is you can check box all. Okay, and I can basically add these to a list. So I've got a list already for ClickFunnels. I just need to find it. It would be nice if they put this in alphabetical order so you can find stuff. Click on add to the list. There we go. Okay, so all of these have been saved. Now what I want to do is I want to filter. Okay, so if I want to filter, I click on a new filter, and say for example I'm looking for for this strategy we got with the data, I'm looking for keywords that are able to rank on Google, okay, have video on page 1 of Google, okay. So that can be a carousel. Those carousels, I think they're usually 6, maybe even 9 videos deep. Then I can come in here, for example, and I can say, like, I only want keywords that have got video on page 1, okay. I can also come up and say, like, I only want keywords that have got search volume of minimum 100, okay. I can also say I want minimum value of $1 cost per click, for example, okay. I can do that. Total words, you can think, oh well, maybe I want like 4 or 5 words. Whatever you want to do there, you can do. And the competition, you've got the competition for SEO difficulty, on page and off page, okay. That's kind of cool. And keyword power is really good here as well. And basically I can just apply the filter. So let's apply the filter that we got so far. So I think that was $1 cost per click. You can see here in the blue has got video listings, $1 cost per click minimum, search volume 100 minimum, and that's brought us down to 10 unique keywords. Okay, 10 unique keywords. Keywords pricing. Review. What is ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels alternatives. Oh, okay, so I've got from this 3 different angles. Okay, you can see here I've got 3 different angles. Now if I run D-Day, 100 views a day, it cost me $3 a day if I did 3 videos. Even those 3 videos, it doesn't have to be 20 videos in the series, you know, you can do it as little as possible, like this. So ClickFunnels pricing makes sense. What is ClickFunnels and ClickFunnels review would sort of be in the same video, okay. And then we got ClickFunnels alternative, okay, and all of these are more than $1 cost per click. So what we can do then is go into the other suggest and pull out those keywords for, you know, just ClickFunnels pricing, or you can do a filter in here, just a deeper filter in here. So if I put in the price, what I'm going to do is just take PRIC, okay, because you've got pricing and you've got prices, okay. So I'm just going to copy that, and we can put in a filter. Let me just clear the filter. Still spinning. What this is going to do is going to allow me to go deeper and filter the keywords just from this little section here. So we've got 2,600 keywords come back. Now we've got 795 different keywords. 795 different keywords. ClickFunnels and pricing related. It's incredible stuff, right? You can see how we can go and get penny clicks. This is how we do it. It was really good targeting. I could take all of these, okay, all of these, and basically, let me just take that off here. And what you have to do here is once you uncheck it, because it was checked before, it will say the normal amount that you've got left in here. So we can copy this, and we can copy just the keywords, and we can simply put this into a TXT file. Now I can put them through the tag grabber at that point, or I can just run with this. Okay, but remember this one is $38 a month. The tag grabber is just one-time cost, so it's good to have both, in my opinion. You could leave this running overnight. The problem is with this is when you've run that through the tag grabber, you're going to have thousands of keywords. You have to go and double click all of them, or you can check all and uncheck the ones that you don't want. There's no quick way to do that with the tag grabber, because we need to be as precise as possible. Okay, we really need to be as precise as possible. The good thing with it is that you won't get duplicates, because it just tell you how many times it's came up with those results that come back. Okay, so if it's been used 212 times, you're not going to have 212 duplicates of the same keyword. It will just have the keyword and how many times it's been used. So that way you can get really targeted. So that's how we can use Keyword Keg. Put that in combination with the tag grabber, and you got something really powerful. Really powerful. So that's a very good system. Now for the YouTube placements, let me just open up Ad Blaster. I haven't even opened it up yet. so we can cover some of this stuff that I've just covered here. I can show you how it reflects inside the actual software itself, so that you can see what we've just covered and recognize it in Ad Blaster, so that you understand fully what we have created here and what we are creating. It's well thought out strategy, it's well thought out traffic system. Okay, so in here you can see we've got our ad etc from the DDA Ad Blaster, but the thing to look for is these tools. Now let's have a look at the Vid Series Optimizer first. Okay, so the Vid Series Optimizer, you can see I've been creating some kind of video course for affiliate marketing. Okay, free course on YouTube, and what I'm doing is I'm just using it. I'm just adding videos every 2 or 3 days whenever I feel like it, because sometimes I just feel like doing a video. And what I can do then is I can create this template in here. Now the way I've done this template in here, I can click on the preview and you can see how this works. So you can see the similarities with what Paul Murphy is doing with his passive income and what I'm doing here. Okay, and now I can put in some extra information down here, because my extra information can be links to go to a sales page, it can be links to go and get something for free where I get them on an email list, and I put quite a few of them in there, so I've got multiple chances to get them on an email list, and I can put links to other things that I want to. Okay, that's how that works. Now if I go to one of the videos and I click on the video, let's go on this one. You can see that this has come up exactly like you see within the software. Now I need to run an update of that one. So I've done my template and I've updated that particular template. I've got a lot more in here now. I've just got to click and update it. So any videos that I want to do in future, I just come in and I can go into the browse channel and I can go into the advanced search, all the videos uploaded in the last week, and I can click on the search. It's going to pull back those videos that I did, the last videos that I've done. So any new ones, I'm only going to choose the new ones. Okay, and then I can simply import that in here. Okay, so it's only the new ones that have come in here. Okay, and all I would need to do then is click on the update. That's all we need to do. So what Paul is doing, like one by one, is a little bit laborious, right? So this is how we can use this. Now think about this for your angles. When you're able to do this around one promotion with multiple angles, okay, and you're doing that same strategy that Paul is actually using. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Notice he has a timestamp in there as well. I will get something done for that as well, because it's something pretty useful that we can use. I'll probably integrate that with something like the tag grabber tool, and we'll put some questions in the tag grabber tool as well. So that one will get better. The tag grabber will improve that. Put some questions in here, we'll put some timestamp stuff. Or timestamp stuff would actually have to come into the Vid Series tool. So yeah, I will find a way to do that. Right now, and the tag grabber itself, let's go and have a look. You can see I've already done some searches for ClickFunnels, but what I did here is a little bit different, because I put in the keywords ClickFunnels Alternative and ClickFunnels Pricing. Okay, then I've chosen to go to the top 50 results and pull back the top 100 tags from the top 50 results for each keyword. Okay, so that will give me 100 keywords for this one, 100 for that one. Okay, and then it's going to do recursive. Okay, what is recursive? Okay, that's basically going through, see these keywords that come back here, it's going to then start going deep into each one of these and do the same thing, 50 deep and 100 keywords. Okay, and that's how you can see here, like just from these two keywords, like we found ClickFunnels used 543 times. That's why, because it's gone into every single one of these and did the same thing again, and it can go round and round and round. So you have to be careful how much depth you want to put in. If you put in there 50 depth, that'll be running for a week. But you're going to get a lot of keywords back if that's what you wanted to do, but I don't recommend it. Okay, what you can do though, if I come into this one is Groove Pages, and this would fit into sort of ClickFunnels Alternative. and Clickfunnels Pricing. Imagine you've got some penny clicks and somebody's actually searching for Clickfunnels alternative, and you're there with your penny clicks, okay? And just pretty cool stuff. And you can see again, we got large amounts. Now this one is not recursive, but it did have a bunch of keywords in here. Okay, so we can do like bulk here, search for the top 50 results for every keyword, pull back 100 tags, top 100 tags used in each one of those. Okay, and that pulls back these. And then what we're doing, you can basically check all and uncheck the ones that you don't want, or you can leave it unchecked and just check the ones that you do want. Okay, so you can see there's some keywords here that we don't want. We don't want keywords like free or video phone or sharing or video or camera phone. What you want is really specific keywords. This is how we get penny clicks. Okay, this is how you can outperform your competition, basically. Okay, so that's basically the tag grabber. Now the tube placement, what I did is I take these keywords. Okay, now the key with this is with the tag grabber is that you can save your keywords, okay, and that will give you one per line, or you can checkbox the ones that you want and you can basically send to the keyword builder. Okay, what I do is I take these keywords and I put them into the tube placement finder. Okay, so I've got one example in here at the moment. Okay, and basically I put in 202 keywords I used for this one. I remember very clearly. It's 202 keywords. Okay, you can see down here, 202 keywords. Remember, those other tools, they're using one keyword and they're getting maybe 200 or 300 search results back. Okay, so they're all bidding for pretty much the same keywords, the same videos that they want to advertise on. We've pulled back here 6,163. Now we have just updated a new feature in here where we can go in here and we can click on the delete button and delete any duplicated. We're going to have some duplicated in here. Just go figure. You got all those very similar kind of keywords. Of course, you're going to be getting a whole bunch of duplicates. So what we can do is delete the duplicates, and we're left with 2,809. Okay, all at the click of a button we can get rid of that. But here's the good thing: we've got 2,800 when everybody else has got 200 or 300. So we can bypass those ones that everybody's bidding on aggressively, and we're telling YouTube, give me maximum 2 cents cost per view, 2 cents maximum. If nobody else is bidding on those, then you will get your 1 cent, 2 cents clicks. That's how that works. Okay, so hopefully all of this has made sense to you, how all this system works and how I've basically put this together with a strategy in mind. Okay, the strategy being looking at what Paul was doing. That's why we put the Video Series Optimizer there. That's what it's there for. So the day-to-day system is $1-a-day campaigns, where you're running $1-a-day campaigns into multiple angles with different videos. Okay, and you can do that with the video series to help you to optimize it as well. So that's basically an overview of what the day-to-day system is, why I created it, and that's basically all I really got to tell you right now, because I think it's just a fantastic little system. It's not expensive. It's pretty much guaranteed traffic anytime you want to switch it on. You don't even need to think about, how am I going to set these ads up. You just come in here and you either choose keywords or YouTube URLs and choose which one you want to use for your campaign, fill in the blanks and choose your budget. Okay, now these emojis, by the way, I'd actually asked my coder to put emojis into the software, but I was talking about Lead Blast, the software, and he's put it in here by mistake. It was my mistake. So I don't know that we can use those emojis. I haven't tested it yet. I've not had the chance to test it yet. But if it doesn't work, don't fret. Okay, there's nothing we can do about it. We will keep it in here though, because we will be doing some different advertising platforms with AdBlast as well. The next one is coming probably today or tomorrow, and it's going to be for D-Day, not D-Day, it's going to be for Bing ads for buyer intent keywords. 3 cents cost per click for buyer intent keywords. Okay, keywords like Clickfunnels Pricing, keywords like how to make money on YouTube, we're getting for 3 cents. Let me just have a look. If I go into my ad campaign here, so you know what's coming next, and you can see how we're building our ad blast. It's going to be full of these little PPC recipes, 20 bucks at a time. You can see testing, see a lot of testing. You find stuff doesn't work, and you have to get past all the stuff that doesn't work and optimize and tweak. And then when we get there, what we have learned, we can put into the software as we optimize the software. Let's just come into this campaign here. So this one is for YouTube advertising now. You can see here we're getting a whole bunch of clicks for keywords like video marketing, costing 5 cents a click. That's kind of expensive, right? YouTube video ads, 3 cents a click. Promote YouTube video, 3 cents a click. Make money on YouTube, 3 cents a click. Seriously, commercial intent or what? For an affiliate product, it's perfect. You could double down on that, so you could put into suggest make money on YouTube, okay? And you can do your search that is really specific and go and get those keywords that are really related just to that. And you've got one ad group just for that, okay? Okay, I need to refresh this, something didn't work. I'm just curious how many keywords we can get back here for that particular keyword phrase that are very, very closely related. And again, you've got the two options. You can go and find the keywords that other content is ranking for. So we've got 306 keyword ideas, related 1,181. And they are really related. See, make money YouTube, make money YouTube, make money YouTube. So we got a lot of targeting now. Okay, so taking these this is the Bing Ads strategy is a two-step. It's a two-step. First one, we're going to use it for identifying costs and subtopics. Okay, I'll cover this in a video when we release it. But basically what we're doing is we're digging in and finding subtopics by the cost per click. And then we can double down on that, so we can go and do new ad groups like this one, make money on YouTube, right? So I know make money on YouTube, I'm getting 3 cents cost per click. I'm going to set up a campaign and tell it not more than 3 cents cost per click, and I'm going to use all these 1,100 keywords that I've got here from suggest, okay, and plus any other keywords that's in here. I'll put them in, delete the duplicates, okay, and we can run them through Tag Grabber as well. Now, why would I want to run through Tag Grabber for Bing Ads when the Tag Grabber is for YouTube? Is because of the intent. The intent in YouTube is really the thing. People searching in YouTube want to find a solution often. That's what they're in YouTube doing, okay? But that keyword phrase doesn't change the intent because it's in a different search engine, okay? So if I'm typing how to make money on YouTube as an affiliate on youtube.com, then if I type that in Bing, it doesn't mean I've got a different search intent. Just Google, YouTube is easier for finding the keywords to identify those keywords because other people have done the research there, and we can see what's working for other people and replicate it. So that's basically what that is, and that's what's coming next with the Bing one. Okay, so I think that's us. I think that's all I needed to cover. So that's the D-Day campaigns. It's really easy. If you've got any problems with this, you can just ask in support, but it's really, really, really self-explanatory. It's very, very simple. What you will notice is that the more you use it, it's just fast and easy. It becomes a little tool that you can use really fast, really easy, just for putting these campaigns together. So if you want to just run something quickly, even at setting a $1 per day budget or $2 per day budget, you know you're not going to run out of or get a surprise if you forget. You know, if I forget after 3 weeks, I've got a $1 a day campaign. It's only cost me $20. If I've got 5, I'm not going to forget, believe me. I will know to go and check that. It's kind of exciting as well, because when you come in here and you start to see results in the ad platform, in the Google ad platform, you start to look at results and looking at different strategy stuff that you can do, then it gets a little bit more interesting. It's kind of fun. So anyway, that's it. That is Ad Blaster. That is all the tools in the D-Day launch. That is the strategy. Most of it you can replicate yourself if you don't have these tools. The only one is a tube placement finder. Inside Google Ads, you can actually go into that section where you can, you know, tell them what video, or use keywords, and it will bring back some videos that you can advertise on, and you can choose from there. It won't be like this. It just won't be like this. We can get thousands here. There's nothing really comes close to this one for that purpose, for being able to do bulk, and that is the key to the D-Day system. Okay, you can do the D-Day system very effectively just with the keywords. So it's going to be cheaper for the keywords than it is for the tube placement. Okay, it's 2 cents that we got with the tube placement and 1 cent we got with the keywords. Okay, so you're setting the budget. Don't forget, you're putting the budget in here. If you want it to be not more than 2 cents, you put in here 3 cents. If you want it to be not more than 1 cent, you put in here 2 cents. Okay, and you put in here $1. Now, one thing I cannot tell you about is the stuff that you're advertising for, the topics that you choose, and that you fit. You know, you got to make sure that you fit into the terms of service for YouTube, etc., as well, for Google, etc., as well. They will have the terms and conditions that you can look at. What I do suggest you do, though, is look at some other advertising for the similar keywords and see how they're doing it. Okay, to keep yourself in a sort of straight line and not getting in trouble as far as the ad copy and your angles and stuff like that. Just have a look at what other people are advertising. Okay, it's the easiest and quickest and safest way to do it. Okay, but the tool itself, it will do the recipes. Okay, it will do the settings according to the variations that we have within youtube.com, and it will set your budget according to what you put here. Okay, so the software is pretty compliant with everything. Okay, it can't do anything that YouTube doesn't allow it to do. What you have to do, though, is to make sure that your ad is going to be acceptable to them. If you get refused an ad, then just rewrite it, but go and do a little bit of research and see what's actually working for other people anyway. It's a good thing to do. You can go and do that very quickly and very easily just by doing some searches in YouTube or even in google.com and have a look and see what's there. Okay, so that's us. I hope you got some value from this. Now, I did put in here some basic breakdown of what we just spoken about. It's not in depth as what we covered in the video, and here we got the important links in case you had any problem accessing the thank you page. Well, the link is here, and also this D-Day checklist. I forgot to mention this D-Day checklist. Well, basically this was the original checklist that I put up. Okay, and you can go through this if you wanted to. You can see all the settings that is actually in the software. Okay, what's important about this is that first section up here, getting started, this one here, you see these little icons here. Well, these are links. So for example, if you want to know how to set up remarketing, so that if anybody watches your video, they go onto a remarketing list similar to Facebook audience retargeting, you can click on this icon. It's going to take you to a screenshot to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, you can see here you got that screenshot telling you exactly how to do that. Okay, so that's pretty handy. It's really easy, really simple, and you can follow that. Okay, so the D-Day checklist is here as well. How to set up your account is kind of in there as well. So anything that is not within the member area, have a look on in the Chrome extension, because the Chrome extension's got some basic stuff. Okay, that's us. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some value from this. If you've got any questions, you can let us know in the support. We will do I do a lot of webinars. You can join in the webinars even if it's not for this particular tool. We could do quite a lot of free webinars for training and stuff, because a lot of this stuff is going to be similar anyway. Some of this stuff with the rank attack SEO includes, you know, the YouTube ads and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of a crossover, but you do need the tools to be able to get the maximum out of it. That's why I don't mind sometimes, you know, to let people come into webinars for other products, because it's kind of useless unless you've got the product, but it lets you see exactly what the kind of stuff that we're doing, especially for the traffic, for the low cost traffic, for the targeting, for the strategies, for the affiliate marketing, etc. And a lot of my stuff is and has been over the years about affiliate marketing, so I really want to just focus on that and don't divert, and really just focus on traffic, affiliate marketing, getting conversions, creating these little systems that actually work very, very well for us. And you know, some of the systems that already I've had a look at and I've kind of discarded very, very quickly because of the cost per clicks and stuff like that. I had a look at Cora, for example. I didn't like the costs in there. They were like recommending 20-25 cents cost per click. I'm not going to do that. That's not what we want to do when we can get penny clicks from here. The Bing one is good because we can get 3 cents cost per click, and then there's a strategy built in there that we can use, a two-step strategy that makes perfect sense that we can go and take advantage of. So this kind of thing, you can be sure that everyone that we put out has got a strategy behind it. Okay, so you've seen 2 strategies today actually. You've seen the day system, and I touched on the Bing ad system as well, and that is pretty exciting. If you grasped what we're trying to do there, you can see how these 2 can work together as well. So when we've got the done for you PPC recipe in the ad blaster, you can just simply, if you want to purchase it, all you will have to do is come over here, go to the new license, add your license key in there, and it will work. Okay, so that's it. Okay, thanks for watching.